why I went over to the New York Times. They gave me this invitation, and I talked with Steve Krakauer, my executive producer, about it quite a bit. And Abby's funny because she always like gets the incoming. She's like, "Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it." She's like, "They're gonna hate you. You don't want." And she's very defensive of me. But Steve was more like, "Oh, we should consider this one." And we talked about it. And I have a couple of things that we're promoting right now, like our AM update and our expansion into this more podcast network where we're bringing on other voices and trying to promote them. So I thought if I were to do it, this would be a time. And the truth is I listen to The Daily most days, and I talk about The Daily on this show a lot. And I'm a weird fan of the show. Like I love to rip on it, but I do learn from it as well. I think it's a useful podcast. Sometimes it's useful just to bash. Sometimes it actually does provide information. Like I loved the podcast they did on what Trump's tariffs are doing down in Mexico when it comes to fentanyl labs. Like that was actually a fair and balanced piece. And I think they're making an effort to like drop a few here and there that might be a little more acceptable to Trump fans. In any event, I figured I would do it. So I was asked to sit down with Lulu Garcia Navarro, who is a legit reporter. She's been all over the world covering actual news for the New York Times and other outlets for many, many years. And I didn't know her very well. I knew she'd done J.D. Vance, and she seemed fair with him. So I figured, all right, here we go. And Michael Barbaro is the host of the one Monday through Friday. And truth be told, I kind of like him. And we have a friendly relationship. We're not friends, but friendly. So in any event, I decided to go over there. So it was 90 minutes sitting down together in the New York Times building. And then it was another, I don't know, half an hour or 45 minutes the next day after you've had a time to reflect. Which is kind of funny. Even that is kind of leftist, right? We're going to reflect and then we're going to chat again. So we went over to the New York Times building, guys, and it was very fun just walking in there. I have to say they were very nice. They were very polite. They treated me well. But, there are all these heads at the New York Times like, whoa. Right, as I'm walking through. And then you could hear all the like, whoosh, 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 like, and we weren't even on the main floor. We were just all like on the podcast floor. But everybody did like a 180. It was very funny.